Hey everybody, welcome back to day 28 of this 30 Days of Mindfulness series. And today I'm going to be talking about resolve, this ability to stick with the practice over time, right? This is off the cushion, and even within the context of a meditation, this ability to continually notice when the mind's wandering, coming back to the breath, being aware in a continual way, right? It takes some diligence. And this is an important part of meditation and can be key over time in establishing a regular meditation practice and also in the effort within each meditation session. So it's important to consider where some of this resolve is coming from, right? So I want to encourage you to inquire for yourself, perhaps what is it that is bringing you to want to meditate, to establish a mindfulness practice? Where is some of that drive coming from? I know for myself, if I really think about it, it's like I just want to understand, at least on some basic level, of what is happening in my own mind, because often it feels like I don't fully understand it, right? It's not an easy thing to turn towards. This takes patience, it takes time, it takes understanding, it takes kindness, right? And so for me, that's a big part of it. And also wanting to just have more freedom of heart, to not be bound by the same mental attitudes which I've carried, which have not been serving me. Things like that. So just to consider for yourself. Because I think that there's a strong connection between where our intentions to practice are coming from and the type of resolve we can bring up in a meditation practice, right? To some degree or another, when we sit down to practice, when we bring these practices into daily life, there's some degree of care involved, right? There's something deep within inside that, like, for lack of a better word, actually gives a shit, right? Like, wants to show up over and over again. And so that degree of care, there's like a heart quality of it. And I think that it's possible to connect to this through resolve in meditation. So this way, the resolve can come from a place of that deep desire to fill in the blank for yourself, right? But there's some degree of caring when we come back to the meditation object, as opposed to coming back to punishing ourselves for having the mind wandered, right? So what I'm trying to suggest is that this resolve can come from a place of kindness, of care, of resilience and heart, as opposed to a damn, I messed up, right? We don't need a meditation practice to be another area where we might be punishing ourselves for having wandered, etc. So in meditation, when the mind is continually wandering off, what I want to suggest is to use your intention, whatever that may be, in coming to meditation. Maybe even come up with a few simple words for it that you can return to when the mind wanders. And maybe we can try that out in this meditation right now that we'll do, right? So finding a few simple words which kind of embody what it is that you care about. And this can be like a gentle reminder whenever you come back to the meditation object. So we will sit for a few minutes here. So just beginning to find your upright, comfortable, relaxed posture. And allowing the body to kind of soften around the spine. And you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. Or you can rest your gaze in front of you. So to begin in meditation, we can set the mind in the background of experience and the body and the breath in the foreground of experience. Allowing any thoughts to just be like drops of water or background noise. And we settle into this simple, direct awareness, which is grounded and embodied. Connecting to this breathing process, which is always happening right under the surface. Allowing the awareness to be centered on the breath and softening through the forehead, the face and the jaw, and softening the thinking mind, and allowing the throat to be open, almost like you're about to sing. Allowing breath to move freely down through the lungs and the belly, relaxing the shoulders back, allowing the belly to be soft and the chest to be open. And grounding down into the legs and the roots of the body. Connecting to the sit bones. And resting into an awareness of the whole body breathing. There's nowhere to go right now. And there's no one that you have to be either. So we'll let the thinking mind fall to the background again. And just maybe recalling your intention of why you wanted to practice to the foreground of your mind. Maybe just a few simple words which inspire you towards practice. And settling the mind on the body and the breath. And when the mind does wander, just bringing it back to this intention and allowing that to support your resolve. Seeing if it's possible to use this energy of resolve to stay with the full range of each breath. What would it feel like to be fully aware for these next few minutes of whatever is happening? Being fully present for the full range of being alive in this human body. Feeling the rhythm of the breath, the air on the skin and flesh, any sounds in your own surroundings. Using this gentle resolve to stay with experience. And as we come to the end of this meditation, just bringing to mind one more time why it is that you care. And taking a deep breath, just letting everything go. So thanks as always for taking the time to practice. I really think this can be a valuable thing to do from time to time, to just recall, reflect why it is that we may want to practice, and using the energy and the intention behind that to inspire our resolve to commit and to sit, whether it's on a daily basis or when we have the time, and to really bring this stuff off of the meditation cushion in our lives, really actually bringing presence of mind, non-judgmental attitude into our interactions with others, and being of support to others where we can. So thanks as always, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Be well.